Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a new review of Big Red. Keeps getting bigger. I'll give the warning now, I haven't been able to speak properly too much. Today I've been choking on words, it's not very good. So I hope this isn't going to be too unprofessional. But yeah, I mean, look at this, it's getting bigger, I'm loving it. So I did actually try to make this a tender engine, but I thought it just doesn't work because it was always a tank engine. I think it looks better like that. And red, of course, is a difficult colour to work with. So we've got some major changes, so let's start at the front as per usual. We have a new light piece there, got them inspired of a little Union Pacific thing I was watching. Thought it was really cool. Also, you can see I have gotten rid of the little walkway in front of the face. That is because I don't want to have like repeated ideas on multiple engines because it doesn't really look too good then. I think I prefer it like this because it has that closer gap, smaller gap, it's all closer together, and it just works like that. I think it really does. The red little gate piece there does stand out a little bit against the black, but I think I'd rather use the red piece than the other black one that I've got. Now, if I were to go back to this angle, you can see here that the face only comes out to here. You can see like a little line there. These slopes are all put on two of the tile pieces and then the slope is put on top. That basically makes it like as if I was going to be building 8 studs wide, and it does look pretty good. I've made the same change to the Emerald Champion as well, so you'll see that in a future video, and I think it looks really nice. It has allowed me to get some more details on there, as you can see up there, and yeah, it just works. I really do like it. So the funnel, of course, is very different too. The other one was like a Western style funnel, and it did work, but moving forwards and making new plans for this, I thought this style of funnel would suit this style of train. We've got another light along the top there. It has some of those pieces that allow it to sit in the middle, which I think is very cool indeed. I was thinking about putting like a bell there or something like that, but this was made first, and I think it looks a lot nicer that way. We've got some golden details going along the side of the boiler. So there is a gap of 6 studs between each one, and it is exactly that, which I think is quite amazing. So, honestly, that was actually a bit of an accident. I thought, oh, maybe I could put a couple of details on there. And to the fact that it worked, I thought, I'm keeping this. So yeah, I mean, that looks really nice, I think. I've lowered all the golden details as well because it looks like I was trying to do too much, but at the same time I still like having the gold there. And with that being said, with trying to work with too many colours, the wheels are now red as well. So in the older version the wheels were black, but seeing as I had red wheels still, may as well use those. There's no point in having red wheels for another engine. I mean, red train, red wheels, makes sense. I think I've added an extra dome. Comparing it to last time, I'll have to do the research again. An extra dome has been added. I do like the idea of them going up by 1 tile piece each and having the golden details on top. It looks really cool. And moving downwards, I don't have a whistle on this train, which is actually a bit of an issue. I might have to make the changes. So, I have a bell. This is the same detail used for the Greyhound, and it's not locked down on anything, so I can actually move it around as if it were to go ring-a-ding-ding. And I think that looks really nice with this sort of train. Again, it has more golden details, and it all works really cool. A couple of extra plates there to kind of change the looks a little bit. That number plate is used for the Toy Story train. And over here, you can see it goes from 8 wide to 6 wide. The biggest and most obvious clue is here. You can see it goes in one, and I've made it go 6 wide again because when it's pulling a couple of coaches, it doesn't look silly. And there is the issue I still have the Emerald Champion where the boiler and the cab is 8 studs wide, but the tenders are 6. Looking at it from like bird's eye view, it does look a bit silly, but I'd rather have it like that because it'll look good as a whole that way. We do have a person in there. I might have to get a second person in there because there's enough space for 2. More golden details. I did have these stick around because I like the idea of them looking like flags or something like that. more like arches there, and as a whole, I think it looks a lot more tidier, a lot more sophisticated, and more modern, I feel. So yeah, that is Big Red. Not a lot changes, to be honest, in terms of how to describe it, but obviously you can see huge differences. But the one thing I'm looking forward to now is that video I said. Oh, actually, no, I didn't say it. That is the idea where I'm going to do a video with all the engines going around a circuit, and I'm also going to do another one with the giants of the BGN LEGO Railway. This train will be included. Yes, it is a giant. It's a giant tank engine. So there we go. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.